Yes, everyone, what's going on? It's Adam back again, and this is your latest Everton News Roundup show. So, Angus Kinnear has been interviewed by some Evertonians on their fan channels, Toffee TV, and that, and also is being interviewed by BBC Sports as well. And he said this: I don't think we are in a bad position on that right back. The players we thought we had the option are still available for us. I don't think they will be there for the Palace game, which is obviously is the project. Angus Kinnear said that for me is an absolute load of dog shit. What Angus Kinnear said in that statement, because we've needed a right back since last season, as we all knew. So I don't know why the hell he's coming out with bollocks like this. I really do not understand that one single bit from Angus Kinnear. I think it's absolute dog shit because we've just missed out now on Aaron Ramsey, who, by the way, is now just joined Aston Villa, from West Ham on a payment deal. So I don't know why the hell we can't target our right backs. And now we've been linked up with Northern Coffee as well back. So for me, it's broke down at Everton with David Moyes, Angus Kinnear, with the Friedkins and the transfer committee, because we should have had a right back in by now. And for me, that's where it's broken down. And that for me is where it's appalling for Everton. So I want to know exactly where the hell it's broken down, because we need a right back and we haven't got it. And by the looks of it now, what Angus has said that we're not going to have a right back going into the Palace game. And that for me is absolute disgraceful. How the hell this CEO can have a job with comments like that when we've knew, the managers knew, David Moyes has knew, the Friedkins have knew that we've need a right back and we haven't had one. That's what I want to know. That's how frustrating it is. As well, without a shadow of doubt. For me, this is where it's broke down with Angus Kinnear and David Moyes, because the way Moyes is not playing Tyler Diblin in Premier League games, the way Adam Masnu's not even getting a look in. So for me, the Friedkins have wasted money last season. He said that the Friedkins are really angry with last season, towards the latter part of the end of the season, when we fell off, when we nearly got Europe. They said that it's gone down as a failure for Everton and they're not happy with the manager. And that's what Angus has said. So for me, they need to... For me, I don't think David Moyes is getting the backing because of last season. And fair play to the Friedkins, because them games, the Tottenham game, the Sunderland game, we should have won. We should have got the 3 points. And arguably Liverpool as well, but that wasn't any helped by VAR and the Premier League because how corrupt they are. So for me, it's broken down the transfer committee somewhere. But Everton have got, apparently, according to Angus Kinnear, basically, is that Everton have got over 70% of Everton's transfer business still to come. That's what Angus Kinnear has said. But does that mean one player? Surely that cannot mean one player. It's got to mean at least 6, 7 more players for me. But right back, I just think it's an absolute abysmal. It's a farce that we haven't got a right back in when we've known for this long that we need a right back. Like, it does not make sense. And that's what the frustration part is. How the fucking hell we haven't got a right back. And we're not going to have one in for Palace by the looks of it, as Angus has said in his interview today. It baffles me. But Everton have been linked up with Daniel Muniz, is available for a fee between 18 to 25 million, but he is reviewed as a wing back, according to Paul Joyce. Well, David Moyes is not going to want a wing back as a right back. For me, he's literally the perfect right back for Everton. So we should get him, but I don't know where this is going to lead. For me, that's the perfect right back for Everton, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, literally, without a shadow of a doubt, that is literally the perfect right back for Everton, like, arguably. As I said, Paddy Boylan has also said Everton are continue to sound our right back target. They hold ongoing interest in Daniel. Tim Castagne is one of several options on their shortlist. Yes, we have a shortlist, but we need to fucking get them in. And this is what I don't understand with Angus Kinnear. And now we've gone back. Everton and Fulham are interested in North Coffey for the fullback. A return to the Premier League, close, it says. But if the Friedkins, not the Friedkins, if Angus Kinnear doesn't back that, then I should understand. It should be up to David Moyes. I think what we need to do is go back to a footballing director and just fuck off Angus Kinnear, because he's clueless. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's fell out at his time at Leeds with the owners and with the managers and that, so they got rid of him. And by the looks of it, he's fallen out with David Moyes, because he's saying one thing, David Moyes is saying the other. David Moyes was interviewed today by Sky Sports, and David said that we're miles off it. So that, for me, it's unbalanced, and it's really concerning. And let me tell you now, if David Moyes and Angus Kinnear fall apart, then this is going to go horribly wrong. I'll tell you that now. So it's really important that these and the damn Fried can stick together, because we need to bring in the right players, because as the Friedkins have said, that last season was an absolute failure. That's from David, from Angus Kinnear for me as well. So this is going to be really interesting. So Everton have been linked up with also a striker. Everton have held interest in Burnley striker Fleming. Clubs in Italy and France are also keeping tabs on him. Let us know in the comments, people, your opinions on that. Would you like him in? Let me know in the comments. I think that he's a good striker, without a shadow of a doubt, but I wouldn't go for him. I don't think he's the right outfit for Everton. Like, I just don't. I just don't see at all that he's the right outfit for Everton, and that worries me, because we've got 2 weeks till the transfer window slams shut. And if Kinnear's saying that we've got 70% of transfer business to come, then how many can we get in before 2 weeks? We've got to bring them in literally right now. And that's why I think he's talking absolute bollocks. He said, yeah, judge me at the end of 2 seasons. Well, by the looks of it, he's shit. What I'm hearing from the media, what we're all hearing as fans, it's frustrating. And I tell you what, the way it's going, this fan base is not going to tolerate any of this. And there's going to be uproar come next season if we fail to get Europe next season. I'll tell you that now. The manager has to go and Angus Kinnear has to go if we don't get Europe next season. If we don't even win the 3 games on the bounce ahead of next season with the players what we've got, then Moyes is the problem, as well as Angus Kinnear. So they both have to go. But for me, what Angus Kinnear said in that interview, for me, it's dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Some of it, I believe it's true, but 99.8 of that is absolute dog shit from Kinnear. But yeah, Everton have been linked up with Richarlison. Whether this is true, I really do not know. But according to Transfer News Live, says that Everton are exploiting a move to bring Richarlison back from Tottenham Hotspur with regular contact between the clubs. The Brazilian is keen on the return, while De Zerbi has given permission to find a new club. A deal is unlikely for better or nobody to leave, and Everton have not submitted an offer for Richarlison. So that's interesting. Do we bring him back? I think we do. And I would love us to. You might say, Adam, come on, you're dreaming here. Or come on, Adam, he's not good enough. Richarlison is pro. Like, we all know, we all love him. I think that he's the right opportunity for Everton. And I think that's what Everton need to look at. Get him right back in right now and get Richarlison in. Then absolute, we're flying up there. Because we know we're not going to bring Jack Grealish by the looks of it, as Angus Kinnear was talking today to BBC Merseyside. So if we're not going to bring him in, then get another winger ready. But just fucking hell, Everton, just get him right back in. Like, it's an absolute joke how now we're not bringing him right back in for Crystal Palace. Like, if we've needed a right back since last season, as Angus Kinnear said, and now he's come out and said that we're not going to have one in for Palace, then why the fuck did we not get it ready last season for this season if we ain't going to bring it in last season? And now all of a sudden we're not going to have fucking one for Palace. It doesn't make sense. And that's what I'm struggling with. Like, it's absolute bollocks. Isn't it? I'm not wrong. It's absolute bollocks. For me, what Angus has said is a waste of time. But I do believe the Friedkin group are livid that David Moyes failed to get Europe last season and the squad after they put in so much money. But it was to believe that Angus was asked as well, so is the only ambitions are for the Friedkins is for AS Roma, and he said no. They talk daily and they just said we need to find a way how we can win games more often. I'll tell you how we can win games more often. Get rid of the manager if he's going to be stubborn and not put Adam Asnou. And get rid of Angus Kinnear so we can get it right back in right now. That's all we ask for as fans. Get it right back in and get a striker in. And get a manager who knows what they're doing. If Moyes doesn't. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But also, your manager doesn't help. David Moyes does not help on the negativity he has said. This is what he said against Sky Sports, that Everton are miles behind. This is concerning.
You've been able to do in this trial.
This is how concerning this is for Everton, for me. And this is what worries me, that something's gone terribly, sorry, can't get any words out, wrong at Everton. And this is what's worrying me really, really much.
David, first of all, how happy are you with the business that you've been able to do in this transfer window so far?
Well, we're still needing quite a few players to add to the squad. We've got a bit I'd like to do more if possible.
David, first of all, how happy are you with the business that you've been able to do in this transfer window?
So as David has said, we're miles off it. And that's worrying. We can't have a manager already being very, very negative ahead of next season when we haven't even started. We need the manager. We need the players to feel comfortable. And this manager is talking negative. So it's worrying me that it fell down Angus Kinnear, David Moyes, the Friedkins, and all of that. But while the Friedkins are annoyed with David Moyes, are they not backing him after how much money they spent last summer? And we still haven't got a right back in. And we've wasted money on Barry as well during their time. Let me tell you now, if we're not going to get these results ahead of next season right away, I see David Moyes Dan Friedkin pulling the plug on David Moyes and sacking him and sacking Angus Kinnear if this doesn't work this season. I think David Moyes will only get 3 games. If he doesn't win 3 games, or if he wins 1, loses 3, I think David Moyes is gone after last season, because their ambitions from the Friedkins is winning football games for Everton and getting them into Europe. That's all they care about, and making money. So the money they're investing, Angus Kinnear said, is that Dan Friedkin has said that this money's going towards to help on the pitch. So that for me is good ambitions by the Friedkins, by Dan Friedkin and the Friedkin group family. That if that's the case, then they need to show us Evertonians right now by getting a right back in. Yeah. Right, I'm going to leave it there now. Hope that you've enjoyed it. Do smash the like button. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on the Angus Kinnear interview and the players we've been linked up with. And yeah, up the Toffees. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.